Oh my god, the tea is hot. I'm Gigi.
And I'm Mimi. I didn't know we started recording.
And this is Love
Love
Island Tea
Island tea
Time.
time.
Oh my god. Ooh, my tea's hot. The Love Island tea is hot.
Ooh,
It's crazy.
what you drinking?
Mint tea, it's been boring. I keep
Oh,
doing the same.
I switched it up today. I have a tangerine tea. And my tea bag says the purpose of life is to know yourself, love yourself, trust yourself, and be yourself. Damn, that's deep.
Man, mine says there is pleasure in the pathless woods. Oh,
Oh, okay.
wow, that almost turned into me singing a song. And then I was like, we can't sing songs on here because we don't have rights to the songs. And then I riffed it, and then it wasn't even a real song. No, it wasn't even the song I wanted to sing wasn't even the song I was thinking of that came out of my mouth. Did that make sense?
Nope, let's
It's
get into
5
it.
a.m. Okay.
This episode was piping hot. Piping hot.
I was watching it on my phone before work, but I was at work, and this was me. My jaw dropped like, oh my God, what's going on?
Mm-hmm.
But holy cow, so many things to talk about. Um, Man, we got some goods. Do you want to
I
go in
know.
order of like what happened in the episode?
Sure, because I definitely wrote it in order of what happened in the episode.
Same, we've got notes, y'all. Okay, so I feel like the very first thing that happened was Robin and Mika touching base about the kiss with George.
Mm-hmm.
But Robin girl, I'm confused because you burst into tears. And you definitely were the one who asked for the kiss. You kissed. I don't see what the big difference is of like if you leaned in or not. Which I recall him pulling you, but you said you wanted to kiss him anyway, and you were kind of pressuring him because first you were asking about the hideaway, then you were like, "Do I at least get a kiss?" So, am I the only one who's like, "What are these tears for?"
Yeah, it gave like I got called out and I'm gonna cry about it.
Like maybe she just feels a bit silly because then like,
Or guilty. I don't know.
yeah,
I
because
don't
you didn't
know.
say it out loud. It was weird. I just thought that was weird.
It just was unnecessary. That you don't have to cry about it. Just say, yeah, I did. And she would have respected you a lot more.
Also, that I do feel like though that when she goes and confronts him later about it, she's right. She is
Yeah.
right to be like, did you want to kiss me or did you not want to kiss me? Because why were
Mm-hmm.
you like making sure to blame me completely when he's like, no, what, George, please, you
I don't.
know you're playing both sides.
Absolutely. And he's irrelevant now. So,
Thank goodness, but he left still on drama.
for real.
Jasmine put me through a roller coaster because in that same conversation in the dressing room, she basically said her and Lorenzo are dust, and then said other things, and then more happens that, and I was like, oh my god.
I know. I was like, oh, we like The Rock now?
I just felt so many emotions.
I
And
was very
then
confused, especially by this conversation by Angelista and Opie, because I was confused as to what she was saying.
all I know is that they spent way too long saying about how they could be compatible and how it could open up. And I was like, you spent so long talking about this. Y'all don't have anything. You
Yeah,
don't.
I wasn't sure if she wanted more affection or if she wanted less affection. And then I was like, is she telling him to be patient? Or is she telling him to, excuse me, is she telling him to like keep it moving, like move it along, like move the connection along? Between the two of them, I was like, what? purpose does this conversation serve? And why am I watching it?
Just check in, man. I don't. Just hashtag free Angelista.
Yep.
Because he's like, I'm attracted to you. Da, da, da. And her is like, she's like, I don't know. It could be something. We just need more time. I feel like we need time. I feel like we need time. And I'm like, you
And
know that it's been enough time, and is that anything? Why are you trying to get water out of a rock between the two of you? It's not a thing. And also, he's the worst. And I'm
we'll get
grateful for this
into it.
episode. I'm
Yeah.
grateful for this episode. Um, I'm glad Ellie and Yas met up. That was good. I was
Yes,
like, you need to unite against this man.
they do. But if I hear Aidan talk about unfinished business again, I'm going to stand in front of a bus and lose my life so that he understands the repercussions of his actions, because I cannot and will not hear about his unfinished business anymore.
Just over and over and over again this episode. It was literally like my fifth note, and then it just kept coming up. I was like, Aidan, I swear to God, I swear to God.
Even Ellie was like, "Where are you pulling that from?
Like, why do you keep
Where?"
saying this? Okay, then George openly said that his conversations with Micah go so dry. Sorry, Mika.
Mika.
I keep reading it, and my brain's like, I also wrote it wrong, so great. No, I wrote it right. He openly said to the boys, my conversations with Mika go so dry. Then he goes and talks to Mika, and he's like, our conversations are so great. It's so easy
I
to talk to you. Blah,
know.
blah, blah. And I was like, hello?
I wrote, he's fake as fuck for that. Fake as fuck. Because what do you mean? You're telling the boys one thing and telling her a different thing.
Classic Love Island, of course. But it's
Mm-hmm.
just like, what is happening? Like, really? What is happening? So then
Truly.
Ellie and Yasmin have a chat, and then oh, wait. No, we already said that. Sorry.
Yeah. Ellie and Aiden have another chat because they had multiple chats
Oh,
throughout the
this
day
was the
about the
first
same
chat.
thing.
So the first chat was between all of Georgia's nonsense. And I screen recorded this conversation because it was so crazy. She goes, we're talking about Yasmin. Yeah, sorry. Yasmin was talking to Aiden. Apologies, everyone. Yasmin was talking to Aiden. We had to watch so much freaking Aiden this episode. I'm pissed.
I
He was
know.
out there eating up all the screen time. And producers, I beg, please stop making me look at this man for 75% of the episode. It was Ellie and Aiden, Aiden and Yasmin, Aiden and his brother, Aiden and the other boys. And then Aiden going back to talking to those girls again. And I was just so sick of him. I can't even keep straight all the conversations that he had. Okay. So Yasmin goes, are you still interested in getting to know her? And he goes, what do you mean? What am I still interested in getting to know her? Aiden, what do you mean? What does she mean? It's a pretty straightforward question. Then you go on about, oh, maybe there's unfinished business. Yasmin's like, oh, is there? And he's like, oh, I feel like she has unfinished business. And then she's like, oh, because it definitely sounded like you said you are feeling there's unfinished business. And it's just like, then she's like, okay, well, I'm still going to get to know other people, so it's fine. And he's like, you're going to get to know other people?
No
Sir?
duh.
The double standards? They're unreal? Like, didn't he not act like a complete child
Of
when she said
course.
she was going to talk to other people?
Because he is a child. He's a child. He wants what he can't have, wants his cake, wants to have his cake and eat it too, doesn't want to share. Eventually will throw his brother under the damn bus. Like,
truly single-handedly ruining anything Ellie and Cavan have. Anything. Okay, so then Robin, my girl, gives it to George. She really lays into him. I loved every second of it. He was clearly freaking out. But I love that she straight up called him a red flag to his face.
Mm-hmm.
I was living for it. And then she goes into the tiki hut. She goes into the tiki hut confessional. And she's like, I'm so glad he apologized. Did you hear an apology? Because I did not hear him say sorry or I apologized. I heard him both times be like accountable that he was being the worst. Mostly with Mika, actually. I never heard a I'm sorry out of his mouth. Did you?
I don't know. I don't know if I did, and if he did, I don't care because I'm over him.
Yeah, Robin literally was like, I'm glad George has apologized. And I was just like, excuse me? But I didn't care enough to rewind the whole scene to see if he actually apologized to her or not. But I'm
Mm-hmm.
pretty sure he didn't. I'm pretty sure he didn't.
He's a trash. He's trash. Throw him in the trash, and we did. Goodbye. Hope you're well. Hope you're well, but goodbye.
Okay. So then Aidan starts talking to Ellie. For the first time, he wants to check about, or no, Ellie pulls him. Ellie's like, I need to talk to you. And she rips him a new one a little bit. She goes, I don't like this. You're not getting anything else from me. Putting a line under it. And he's like, what? What?
So shocked.
So Charlotte brings up the unfinished business
Again.
again. All about
But
like,
he, I will say, sorry, he did bring up some points. Same points that we said of like, they didn't know Ellie was coming back. What else was he supposed to do type of thing. And I get it. I'm not defending him. But you and I also said they
yes,
didn't know she was coming back. So,
yes. And then,
but good for her for drawing the line. No more. I really thought she
yes,
would have folded by now, but she's standing on business.
girl, I was worried right up until the end of the episode, really, that something, like, he was gonna like gaslight her slash like mess with things with her and Kevin so much that eventually they would like something would happen.
Mm-hmm.
Um, so here's rooting for her never getting caught up in that mess again. Also,
Truly.
could he stop touching her? He had his hands all over her in that
No, he
conversation. He was like
can't.
rubbing her leg and stuff. I was like, stop.
He's incapable.
And I would like somebody out there to make a supercut of Aiden saying unfinished business.
Thank you.
He said it so many times now. We need the supercut. It won't be me. I don't have the time or the energy. Somebody, please. Oh, I wish I had the time or the energy. I said it so many times. Okay. Then Sean and Lola have their little moment. They're very cute. I think the producers have picked their winners, or else we never would have seen that conversation.
Right. I wasn't sure about them at first, but it is good to see their connection blossoming and flourishing. I'm happy he found his little weirdo that he was looking for.
She is a little weirdo. Love her. She's
Mm-hmm.
really funny. They're funny together. I don't think I would think they're as boring if we got to see some more of them, like a couple of conversations, or when they're joking around. Maybe it was on Unseen Bits. I didn't watch it this week, but again, I feel like I shouldn't need Unseen Bits to like people.
Mm-hmm.
Um, but yeah, that was cute. I felt that for them. They're clearly very Google eyes for each other.
Yes. And then we get hit with the greatest news known to mankind.
Oh no no no! First, Samraj and Priya talked.
You're right.
They sure did.
Good for her. She said, no kissing.
Oh yes. And I have a recording of that conversation as well about them talking about how kissing in the Love Island villa means something.
Because it does. You can't go
It
all willy-nilly.
does. This is what's driving me crazy about the US. Everyone is just like making out, going crazy. And I'm like, you are going to get so hurt.
Mm-hmm.
Like, and also, this is Love Island, not Infatuation Island, not Lust Island. Like, you've got to give some room to breathe before you start letting people kiss you. And also, it's for both sides. It's not just for the girl, not just for the guy. Both people are going to feel some type of way if anything else happens
Mm-hmm.
physical with anyone else at that point. Because in Love Island, once you start kissing somebody, usually that's the boundary, or it should be the boundary, not for everyone, the boundary that you are starting to really invest in that person at all, I feel like.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know. 10 with yes. Also, did you notice that he was so close to totally turning her off? Because he was like, yeah, I would like to kiss you. You're beautiful. And she
Yeah.
was like, I'm more than just beautiful, thanks. And like, she
Mm-hmm.
started to go cold. I was like, ooh, he said the wrong thing, but also thank you, Priya, for having standards for yourself. That
Which I knew she would. She gives off, I have standards.
absolutely, absolutely. So we'll see how she is after everything that's transpired. Do you
Mm-hmm.
like them together?
Mm. I really wish Jasmine and Samrush would speak more.
Absolutely. So your answer is no.
No. No. But I was rooting for her and Lorenzo. But I'm not rooting for Lorenzo, period, anymore. So, but we'll get there.
100%, 110,000%. Okay, now we get the best news ever. Go ahead.
George has left the building and they had sent Lorenzo to deliver the news.
Like, so odd, but I'm like, okay.
I know. And, I thought Robin would be a little bit more gutted about it, but
I mean, she was, but she also was like, well, he is gone. That is a fact. Are they sending more hot men?
right. That girl.
So I was like, you moved on that quick? And she's like, what do you want me to do?
Mm-hmm.
Robin, Robin, Robin. I
I mean,
feel
you're
you're going
just,
to get all of us in trouble.
I have feelings about her. Not
I
great
love her.
ones.
I love her. I can't help it. I support women's rights and wrongs. Robin is wild. And I do think that the relationships with the other girls in the villa are so like open, and I do feel like even though she was shady for what happened with George, Mika probably shouldn't have picked him, but who else would Mika have picked? Like, who else would she have picked in that order? She had the opportunity. He's the one she liked most. Like, it's the unspoken rule that she's gonna go for him. And, she shouldn't have stepped aside at that point. But also, she should have kind of known that they're going that strong. Because I think
Mm-hmm.
she already knew they had the other kiss on the terrace. So, like, girl, what do you expect? I would expect it.
Mm-hmm.
I would expect there's a high chance that something's gonna happen. But that's just me.
Mm-hmm.
Um, there was a little scrap of Sam somewhere in there. One of those
Just a
edits where they do
glimpse.
just a glimpse, and I'm just like, Sam. I saw someone saying that
Hey.
he needs to go, and I was like, but he's good.
I know. And that's probably why he needs to go. Because he's too good to be there.
I mean, the producers were cooking with their cast choices every year. I don't think they can get more diabolical with the men that they find. Sorry, boys that they find. And truly, this group is wild.
Yeah. But we'll get there.
Um,
Aiden's
then
a
I said,
shit
I'm sick.
kisser.
Please, if you, if you and I, not you and I, like you and me, but you, some man, anyone, whatever, if you and I have to workshop our kiss, what are we doing?
It ain't the one. He ain't the one, baby.
No, he's
Sparks should
not.
fly immediately.
They're both talking about how they're both going for the bottom lip.
It's not that. Trust, it's not that.
Absolutely. I don't even understand the mechanics of what they were trying to say. It was hilarious and goodbye.
Right. But then I actually, because of what happens next, I actually think that Aiden and Yasmin are perfect for each other.
What happened next?
Oh, her talk with Lorenzo is what I had written down.
Oh my god, did I not write down about Ellie and Lorenzo? Oh my god, oh my
Yes,
god.
Yaz and Lorenzo.
Oh, yes, I remember. Wait, we're doing it too. We might as well just say it now. One of the funniest moments ever. This is even funnier than when the last time that I can remember someone calling someone their ex on Love Island.
Oh, we might as well get it out of the way.
Conversation, because we're doing it. We're
Mhm.
literally doing it, but we're also not like facing them,
Mhm.
looking them in the eyeballs, going, "Come on, Ellie." He pushed
And
her
he
head down.
immediately
Self-evicted.
scurries away. Scurries away.
Went running. He was just like, I fucked up.
Big time.
She goes, Ellie. He goes, Ellie, sorry. Puts her head and runs. I would have such the opposite reaction. I would grab that person and hug them. Would you not?
Right, I would. I would.
It's just like, oh my god, that was crazy. I saw it in the first look on Instagram earlier in the day, and I still wasn't ready. I
Yeah.
still was not ready. Um, and then I love how she told the girls, "I'm not mad." And then in the tiki hut, she was like, "I'm fuming,"
Right. Just say how
which
you
isn't.
feel.
Oh man, come on, Ellie. Never forget.
Never.
No. Okay. So then you were saying that Yasmin and Lorenzo talk.
Mhm.
How'd you feel about that?
I felt the same as Aiden. Why is she always cuddling with everyone?
Really?
Truly, get back off. First of all, this is like your first conversation with him. You're already snuggling up with him.
I don't know. I could feel the charisma coming
I
through my
I
screen.
could not. I mean, they can have
Really?
charisma. I just don't like it. I just don't like him. So it's really difficult for me to be rooting for anyone to be with him at this point. Even Priya. I feel like Priya deserves so much better.
Okay. Okay. Fine. I'm not rooting for him, but I could feel that if he wasn't a complete ass clown, that there's something real there between him and Yasmin. I think there's more something there between him and Yasmin than him and Priya, personally.
Yeah, I mean, Yaz has more personality, which is what he's looking for. So
Not even more personality, I just like she's just louder.
that's what I mean.
And she's gonna take the piss out of him
Mm-hmm.
like he wants. Like everyone was like, "Are you upset that Jasmine called you a rock?" And he's like, "No, I kind of loved it."
Right.
Are you okay?
No.
Sir,
That is a man that thrives on toxicity. Please.
absolutely is a man that thrives on toxicity. Um, and then Aidan pulls Ellie again,
Oh.
and she's literally like, why are we here?
Mm-hmm.
Why are we talking? What are you trying to accomplish? She feels, I'm gonna go get my rice cake because you just wasted my time with a bunch of nothing.
Because he did. She said no. Move it the fuck along. I hate when men try to push after
Could
a
you
woman says
imagine?
no. Oh my gosh. I wanted to reach through that screen and punch him. Just
But
like that.
also,
Come here.
this is also part of him having so much stupid screen time. I was so sick of looking at him. I
So sick. I was like, where's Sam? Can we see
literally,
Sam?
can we see freaking Samraj? Can we see Sean?
Can we see
Sit
literally
this
anyone
clown.
else?
Just absolutely praying that even though I know people need to yell at him in the next episode, I need to see way more of other people. I need to see way more of other people. I cannot be watching 6 of Aiden's one-on-one chats in one episode. Unacceptable.
Mm-hmm.
Unacceptable. But also kudos to the producers because they squeeze so much into this episode.
I know.
What a terrible sound I just made. I'm so sorry.
It's okay. Okay, because of timing reasonings,
Okay.
I'm going to say a few things.
Okay.
This is where I
Is it
started to
about
not
Robin
like
and Cabin?
Robin. Yeah, this is where I started to
Really?
not like Robin. Only because I understand she's got to do what she's got to do. It's just she's just everywhere for me, and I want to see less of her too. It's just for me like I think if her and I in the real world were to meet, I would not be her friend because
Okay.
of the attention that she would take off of me. And that's speaking as a real woman who gets jealous. She has it. She has the charisma. She has all the things. And for me, I'm like, it's like threatening almost. But I
Okay.
understand that she's doing what she has to do
Okay.
because it's Love Island. So I can't blame her. It was just more like, here you go. Here she is. I was waiting for her to swoop in. Sip on that.
Anything else?
Mm,
There.
no. No. That was it.
That's for a very specific Venn diagram of people who both watch Love Island and Always Sunny in Philadelphia. Please. Okay. Um, I see Robin and Kevin together more than Ellie and Kevin, to be honest.
You can see Robin with everyone. Is my
Okay.
point.
I don't know. I think
Robin
she's
and
also
George, Robin and Kevin. I saw Robin and Aidan at one point.
really.
Yeah, I
I
thought
don't
their
remember that.
personalities meshed well. No, I didn't like you don't see it on screen, but I
Oh,
thought that they would have been a good match because
well,
they're so
she's
fun.
she's well, she's a good match with Kevin. She'd probably be a good match with Aiden. So
There you go.
there it is. Okay. I wrote down Aiden drinking porn star martinis? Question mark, question mark, question mark, question mark, question mark, question mark, question mark. They announced that it's cocktail night. And they're all going to have cocktails together. So they're talking about what cocktails you drink. And Aiden's like, I love a porn star martini. Not what I was expecting whatsoever. But then
As
also explained so much.
someone who doesn't know what that is, please explain.
Oh, it's a passion fruit martini. It's the one with a slice of passion fruit in it with the yellow.
Never seen one in my
You're still
life.
going to be so confused. They're big in England. I had one when I was in London. Felt right.
See, I've only been to Puerto Rico.
Is smiling at you.
Uncultured swine. I'm so sorry.
Oh no, I mean porn star martinis, they're delicious, but they're a specific genre of cocktail. I feel like as far as someone who works in restaurants and has never worked in a restaurant that serves one, they're also complicated. They're very bougie. Um, so like I said, they announced cocktail night. All the girls are getting ready, thinking everything's gonna go great, but also I'm like, girls, you already made it outside before the boys. You had to know something was up. Also, did you not see the giant TV screen? Did you think it was a different twist?
Right. Unless they set it up after they announced that.
There's no way. Maybe,
But I
maybe.
was so excited that they got to see it on a big screen. It gave movie night, and I was like, I'm here for it. Let's
Oh
see
my
the
god.
tea.
Me too. So the boys all decide to go when they didn't all have to go to meet the two new bombshells. Sean
Correct.
claims, I'm just there to wing Van, but I'm also like, you didn't need to go, Sean.
He
If
really
that's what you
didn't.
really felt, and when Lola finds out, she's going to be like, I don't understand. I
Mm-hmm.
don't understand why it was important enough to go, quote unquote, be there for the boys. Although he didn't say anything sus, all he did was make her go, ah. But still. Samraj also immediately went, think about it. The girls are out there, dressed up, waiting for us. And then that quickly got knocked to the side. And I'm just
Mm-hmm.
like, they were so close. And if they had both stayed there, they would have been my heroes. Because I could really imagine them eating up the drama surrounded by the girls. But fine. The boys all leave to go meet these two new bombshells. Opie, stop lying. You don't like them. You're going to switch up the second a Scottish blonde girl appears as another bombshell, or you go to Casa Amor and they will definitely put a blonde Scottish girl in there for you. So stop lying when you're looking at these beautiful brown women. You know deep down, you do not care. You're just excited there's new girls.
Well, yeah. And we definitely got to see the side of Opie that you had been talking about. I'm glad that the girls got to see how disgusting he truly is, admitting to having a wandering eye, that he's not emotionally mature,
That you could
and
say
that he
those
can't
things
trust
out
himself.
loud. Absolutely wild that he could say those things out loud. I was living for Priya's reactions because the whole time she was jaw on the floor the entire night. And I was dying because Priya was like, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. She was being so good to Angelista. And I'm like, hoping that tonight, tonight, we can retire Bria Angelista because I hope that she is going to liberate herself because she looked disgusted. She looked so over it so fast. Like, oh, just like you said, I can't believe he was able to say those things about himself.
The only
Like,
good thing that we could say about that man right now is that at least he's aware of himself.
I guess so, but do some work. Do something. I don't know. Because please.
I know. And Samraj, I was really like, I was like, oh, Samraj is a good guy. Like I like at the beginning, but then like Priya said, I think it was Priya, his head turned real quick. It was like, oh, you're singing a different tune. But I'm not gonna fault him. He still has good points in my heart.
That's true. I don't think, and also, here's the thing. I barely even noticed anything he did because I think comparatively, tip of the iceberg in that whole
Yeah.
situation. And I feel like maybe Priya will kind of remember. Also, what was up with him not listing Jasmine? focus up. You know, they asked Jasmine about Samraj on After Sun last night. They're
Oh,
like,
I didn't
what do you
know
like
that.
about Samraj? Yes. And I'm like, girl, focus. I need both of you to focus. You're my winners. Focus. Now he's got two girls in the mix.
Maybe
Behind
it'll
the last
come
two, Jasmine.
later.
What is up with that? I don't even remember what Lorenzo said. Did you write down? I just wrote Lorenzo ick.
No, I just wrote down Lorenzo, you don't even know how much trouble you're in.
Oh,
I wrote, Opie's disgusting, Aidan is delusional, Fitzy is the ideal man, Sam can do whatever he wants. Kevin was honest, Lorenzo, you don't know how much trouble you're in. And then I wrote down who was pulled for one-on-ones at the end.
oh my God. Sam tried to be smooth. He tried to have a little riz, tried to be like, I'm gonna make a, I'm gonna, I'm gonna hit on you. And it came out so awkward sounding. Like,
It's okay,
it was like so
Sammy.
like, it was so like, here's a line. And I was just like, oh, Sam, 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 Sam.
Sweet
And then
baby.
they
But at
made
least,
him,
I know, but at least they mentioned his name.
at least they mentioned his name. At least they mentioned him. Aidan, again, like you said, absolutely delusional. It's like, I'm in a sandwich, not even a triangle, a sandwich with Ellie and Yasmin. Ellie,
Ellie and Yasmin were
where's the
like, what?
sandwich?
What sandwich?
They're like, we were unaware, and that's because you've been fooling around so much with the things that you say. Like, that was crazy of him to say. He's in trouble. Lorenzo's in trouble. Opie's in trouble. These boys are in trouble. Like, I've never seen so many looks of pure disgust in Love Island. And I've also never seen so many relationships potentially turn completely upside down so fast.
I know, but I'm so excited to see what happens later. So excited.
Who got pulled?
Um, Samraj and Lorenzo.
Oh, I don't know. These girls could definitely get conned because they also don't realize so far, it seems. Although,
Right,
honestly, I'm like, should you not see these intro videos? But again, they want to stay in the villa. The goal is always to stay in the villa when you're bombshell.
right.
I just, God, I'm lost for words right now. I'm just I was so shooketh at the end of that episode. Like I was so shooketh. I couldn't even believe
I
how
was
crazy.
I was disappointed but not surprised. And that's on being a certified man hater.
I wasn't even disappointed. I was just in awe of how they got caught out being complete clowns so clearly. Like
Literal
if
clowns.
I were the producers and I was watching all that come up, I'd be like, incredible. Like I would be running a victory lap going, these boys we cast are doing what we thought they would do, what we would hope they would do to create drama and BS beyond. Beyond. They played a little clip also on After Sun I saw it came out on the Love Island Instagram of the boys coming back. The girls are stone cold. Like they get there and they're like, hey, and they're like, oh my god, they were watching. And Opie goes, oh my god, I was talking the madness. It's like, you
Madness is an
were.
understatement.
It's going to, like, I kind of hope that they get like a group yelling at
Mm-hmm.
because all the girls were like, absolutely not.
Mm-hmm.
But I also hope there's a one-on-one yelling at. I'm just worried because I do want these girls to be willing to yell at these men and not just like, you know, just have a talking to them. I want them to roast them up and serve them with a side of potatoes. That's what I want.
And hopefully you'll get it. And we'll find out tonight.
On Love Island. Okay. Well, here's hoping those boys get their ass handed to them by the girls. Oh, I'm gonna sneeze. I'm gonna sneeze. Oh no.
Here she goes. It's not an and it's not an episode unless you sneeze.
I almost made it. Oh, that gave me a headache. Okay, it's definitely time to go. Thank you so much to everyone for listening. We've been so excited. This is a thing that we were doing out of pure passion for Love Island and just dedication. I mentioned earlier, I got up at 5 a.m. She got up at 6 a.m. Well, I got up at 4:30 a.m. She got up at 6 a.m. Like, we
Running late
are,
for work.
uh-oh, sorry.
You're okay.
It's not even a real day. They aren't children waiting
I'm
on you.
I know.
Um, but yes, so thank you so much for listening. This has been a blast. Drop a comment on Spotify or drop some comments or DMs on Instagram. Where can you find us, speaking of which?
You can find us at Love Island Tea Time on Instagram or TikTok.
We're also on X under LIT Time Pod because they're weird with their usernames. I repost lots of memes, go through them. Sometimes I'll shoot out a tweet, blah blah blah. But yes, thank you so much for listening. We will be back tomorrow, like always. See ya!
Bye.
Bye!